Talk about keyword difficulty. I think Ahrefs is the best SEO keyword tool right now in terms of a research tool, not just keyword tool, but also any sort of SEO research tool, because there's a handful of things you can research here: competition analysis, backlink analysis, and whatnot. I think it's the best, but their keyword difficulty is not the most accurate, I would say. And let me show you what I mean by that. There's a handful of keywords that will come back, keyword difficulty 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the instinct is, well, those are probably low competition keywords. But that's not necessarily the case. I want to try to find some examples here for that. I just popped in the word cats. Let's just find something. Let's just do a big filter here. I go like 2. Well, actually, there's one right there. 8. It's green, actually. I'm in defaulted to Canada because I don't know why, actually. But defaulted to Canada. Let's open this one up to start here. And we'll go through this in a second. Okay, Hamilton Tiger Cats. For those that don't know, Hamilton Tiger Cats is a football team, a professional football team in Hamilton, which is a city in Canada. It's a little bit bigger than Little Rock, Arkansas, if I had to guess. I really don't know. I think it's like 500, like less than a million, 500K plus people. So it's a pretty decent sized team. It's not necessarily super small, but you know, Canadian cities are not as well known worldwide, of course, as the neighbors, the American cities. So I would say like it's not necessarily low competition. It says easy right here. And let's dig into this. So, first of all, the competition. How I see this. So there's a handful. I mean, there's 4 results here out of 10 that are not even websites. So what I see here, let's look at DR. So first of all, it's going to be the highest. The official site is first. It's highest. DR 58. That kind of explains, how big they are. They're not huge. They're not necessarily small either. They don't have many referring domains at all, but here's the traffic. So that's first, and then behind that you got Twitter, you got Wikipedia, you got the Facebook, and then you have the CFL website, which is it's the league, so like NFL but Canadian Football League, and then you got Instagram after that. So the reason I think that like Ahrefs thinks that this is a low competition keyword is because these pages are not optimized necessarily for this word. Well, first things first is it uses tiger-cats rather than tiger space cats, and a manual competition analysis would be clear, right? Like you look at it and go, that's why, like Google's considering the same thing, but Ahrefs is not. Ahrefs thinks that the keyword is not in the title of any of these. I think they're all, none of them here have the keyword in discussion here, Hamilton Tiger Cats, in the title. And so it thinks, it must be pretty easy. Like if you just build a site, put it in the title, it would rank pretty easily. That's not necessarily the case, but that's what's making this KD of 8, when it should be a KD of 50 or something. That's one thing, and then the reason that I think it's high competition is mainly around the DR, and Ahrefs like KD score doesn't really, from my experience, doesn't really consider too much of the DR. It really looks into a lot of the on-site factors, and then a little bit of the URL ranking, which of course is like a composition of backlinks and the quality of them and whatnot. So that's what I see here. Let's move on. Maybe look at like another keyword. This is perfect. So Black Cats Jordan 4. I don't know what that is. Is that Jordan 4? Is that a shoe? I think. I don't know. Fat Cat's Pizza. This is not really. Let's do something more. I really don't know. Car. Actually, and let's do this. Let's get out of Canada. Let's do US just to get, because I am in the US right now. I don't know why it's showing Canada. And then let's throw this down to something low, like 2, which I would consider pretty low. Brown Bear Car Wash. I don't know what that is, but right here, let's do this. This is a great example. Priceline, which is a brand name. Priceline car rental. And all 10 results are priceline.com. And you're at DR79. I mean, this looks like a bulletproof keyword that I don't know. It should be like KD 70 or 80 plus. But we're looking at, what was it? KD2? KD1. Easy. I mean, like, it shouldn't even say easy. It should say, for 1, that really means like ultra easy. When I see a 1, I think, oh, this must be a really easy keyword rank. But that's not the case at all. This is so far off. It's dramatic. Like, it's not even close. This isn't a KD5 or a KD10 or KD15. This is like borderline impossible to rank for, this keyword here. You'd have to have, I mean, I don't even have any idea on what would be involved in like beating this. It would be quite tricky. Let me just throw this out here. Move my face over here, actually. Let's do that. Decided to do the camera up because, it makes video a little more personable than without. So, but there we are, right down to the 20th position where we see Groupon. So that's 19 of Priceline.com, DR79. Crazy. But Ahrefs saying KD1, easy. So there's tons of examples. I don't necessarily see it on the high end. I only see it on the low end. But that's also where I focus my efforts, right? No one really looks through and finds high competition keywords and analyzes them further. Most people find the low competition keywords and they analyze them further to see if it's actually low competition, right? And so that KD1 is super inaccurate. It's not even close, not even a ballpark. It is so far off. It is the polar opposite of easy. And that's just what I wanted to show you here. I was going to go through, maybe look at exactly what's in this. Just give you an idea of what the heck we're up against. Yeah, there we are. RDs, 21,000 referring domains. Absolutely insane. I mean, to build that without spam. I mean, the budget, right? Like, what do you guys pay for a link? I pay like, for a good link, like 20 to 30 bucks for a good niche edit or guest post. So let's say it's 25 bucks. Multiply by, even if half of those, 12,000 were decent quality links, you're looking at $300,000 to maybe compete. Probably not, but to even just compete on referring domains, and then of course the other whatever, do citations or whatever for the last 12,000. But that's insane. And again, the reason that Ahrefs is doing this is because their algorithm is looking for Priceline car rental in the title. We got Priceline. There's no exact match. You got Priceline rental car. So you got close, right? It's supposed to be car rental. You got car rentals. Car rental. Yeah, you got plural. But it's mostly rental car. And then if it's not Priceline, it's Priceline.com. There's nothing that says this, right? Nothing. Groupon. The first one. Well, there it is right there. And that's kind of why Groupon is, I mean, of course, they have a strong domain, but that's kind of why Groupon is beating a lot of these other ones, because, boom, the first character 0 right on is exactly that search term. Try to put your keywords to the leftmost position and in the order and exact as, without over-optimizing, of course, so be mindful. I hate saying do exact because you should, but also then people over-optimize and think exact mapping anchors and stuff like that, which really messes up a site. But anyways, you guys see what I mean. Ahrefs KD score is all over the place. It's quite crazy, and I really want to make a video to demonstrate that. So when you're looking at these low competition keywords under KD10, scroll down and take a look at maybe why. I like to skip over a lot of the stuff I'm looking at and get right here. This is where the meat is, and understand why they're ranking it like that. My eyes immediately go over here to the DR, figure out what are we up against. If I was building a certain keyword tool, I would basically look for keywords that have low DR domains ranking for them, because after these latest updates over the past, not even latest, just over the past few years, Google's really been prioritizing these high DR domains. It's really tough to make a small site grow organically without a DR 50 plus or DR 40 plus or 30 plus, depending on the keyword. But so if you're keyword researching and or researching keywords and just doing this for hours on end, it's definitely the pattern is go here, scroll down, DR, or you have VAs doing it, and just start taking note of these keywords that have DRs ranking top 3 or top 5 under DR 30, 40, 50, something like that. If I built a keyword tool, that's how I would build or write the algorithm for KD. I'm sure it's super complex and don't want to undermine their hard work, because Ahrefs is awesome. But I would just like to see their engineers and data scientists focus in on the obvious here of this keyword's impossible to rank for. There's no way ever issue KD1. But anyways, that's all for now. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you in the next one.